Alright. Last time we left off, in the sewers, broken-bodied cultist and Pipebrain with Dave in his hand.
Yeah, the cultist. I wanna take him to the interrogator.
That's
Kinda
probably
how I feel about it too.
Cause
yeah.
interrogation is literally in his name, and
Gee!
I don't
Gee Willikers!
I don't trust.
Observational skills, Batman.
I don't trust anybody in this party to not kill him.
Okay, we have a combination of
I
Dave and
wouldn't kill
Arcanos
him.
here.
Huh?
So,
Look at me.
you guys found one of them, huh?
Oh, God.
It would seem be.
Is he alive? Pipebrain's gonna walk up and just like poke him with the pipe. Dave doesn't think he's alive. I say he's an idiot.
Dave is wrong, and I am confident in my answer because I am a medical professional.
Cool.
I am an esteemed member of the Biologus.
I don't doubt that. I'm saying cool. That was serious. It's a cool thing. Fleshy bits, how do they work?
I'm gonna hand off the cultist to somebody who has a higher strength than me. So chop to.
Just come around the corner, give him
Do
here.
we trust Choptooth with this guy though?
We're gonna get him
Yeah.
to the interrogator, and he's not gonna be able to say anything because he's gonna be lacking all of his teeth.
Yeah, Choptooth is like miraculously good at murdering NPCs with names when we look away.
Top tooth. He
Yeah.
needs to get into. We need him to get to the interrogator as he is, preferably.
So no teeth coming out yet.
She
Let's
shakes her
restrain
head.
taking his teeth for now.
Okay.
We'll leave that business to the interrogator. Maybe if you're lucky, he'll give them to you afterwards.
That sounds excellent. And Choptooth's just gonna take him by both of his arms and dangle him.
Oh
What,
boy,
like
he
a-
dangling.
Well,
Oh.
a fucking lost cat.
The cultist in question just kind of has resigned fate aura about him as he just hangs his head.
Yep. One hand is holding the arms, the other hand's holding the legs. He's dangling like a restrained cat.
Wait, you're dangling him by his broken leg.
Yeah.
He still has the same look. He's just tired.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys not want to go to where that guy come from, or cause I got Dave out the wall and I promised him a good meal afterwards, so my time is of the essence.
He said a lot of words there, but I saw red for a second and I heard none of them.
I
Could
also
you please
just,
repeat that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Do you want me just to tell you what he said instead of saying it again?
Yes, please.
He said that do you not want to go where that guy comes from? He's pointing at the cultist because he got Dave out of the wall and he promised Dave a good dinner, so time is of the essence.
You know where they come from?
No, I don't know, but Dave does. Also, he probably does as well.
Indeed.
We
do
could
I
go
trust-
and break some heads.
So remind me. So someone remind me why this cultist's legs are broken.
He broke his legs.
Yeah, I know we did that.
Did I complicate when I was grappling him?
No, I can't remember. Somebody specifically went to break his leg.
I think it
It
was
might have been-
Kathira.
It
Yeah.
might have been
I'm
I just
pretty
can't.
sure
I,
it was Quill.
I can't
feel like
remember
it
why
was-
we were fighting the cultist. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
Oh wait, no, it was because he was gonna run away, and then we fucking broke his legs and started grappling him.
Is he a purpley boy?
No, he's wearing a
has
fucking
a-
condom.
He's wearing
he-
a leather like body glove with 2 red lenses.
Ah, that's what it was. All right,
Yeah.
I
He's somebody
remember now.
we do need information from him.
And he just oh yeah, he doesn't talk or like make any sound.
Yeah, which is why we can't get any information out of him.
Yeah.
So
So why
I was
taking him to the ship is mildly important.
Yeah, I would also like. Do I entertain? Do I entertain him?
Oh,
Do I entertain Dave?
if we go to where the cultists are, we're just gonna get more cultists, which also can't speak.
Thera, I did eat a rat earlier, and I saw its little memories. They do know something.
What?
Can I make
What?
sure that Choptooth is in like good health?
I'm gonna
'Cause,
look
like-
up at Choptooth, like just generally baffled. I'm sorry. You what?
Yeah, I ate a rat. I laid down. I ate one. It had.
Like, can Ogrins do that?
Excuse me, Sister Battle, I have a pertinent question about your compatriot.
I believe I might have several as well.
Okay, do you know this one? Is he part fucking Astartes or something?
That was
Yes,
one of them.
Bert.
Thank you.
Start.
No, like I'm legit, like in character, legitimately racking my brain. Can Ogren fucking do that?
What
No.
No.
What did
None
Choptooth
of
do?
you-
I know. I
Like,
know
that's
Ogren
in,
can't.
That's in like no certain. That's in no fucking like material you could ever get your hands on.
Just like
So
I have
I-
never
She's
heard of
staring
Ogren
at the
having that
doctor.
ability.
Okay, I've
I-
heard of talking to rats, but eating one to gain its memories seems a bit weird.
It was a
I'm-
lot of squeaking and running around in tunnels, and then it had like a moment of fear, and then
That's either the
Hey.
most incredible guess in the universe, or
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a rat memory if there ever was one.
well,
I
could very well
just
be.
make a check for either like A, is Choptooth in like good mental health, and B, are rats hallucinogenic?
roll me Medicaid on Choptooth, and because you have no reason to, roll me Scholar on fucking the hallucinogenic rats.
Medicaid. I
What
really
does the
hope I complicate this, and I'm
do?
just like, yeah, brain cancer.
They're putting
I'm trying
chemicals
to
in the
know.
water that turn the rats psychers.
2, 3.
Yeah, like
That's 6.
I do love that is your question, like, or the rat psychers.
Okay, so as far as you can tell, with your very limited knowledge and experience on Choptooth's general mental condition from a guy who just goes around and digs teeth out of people, yeah, he's alright.
Okay, and then our... So it must be a problem with the rats. Is there a rat around here that I can eat for like testing purposes?
Just Dave.
I'm not
Pipe-
eating Dave.
Yeah, I
No.
don't know if our
You don't see any more rats, dog. You're gonna have
I
to
don't
make
know.
checks.
Yeah, I don't know if our guide through these sewers would appreciate us eating Dave.
I can tell you, as both Pipebrain and the DM, he wouldn't.
Okay, so I assume the rats might have a hallucinogenic property. Maybe there is fungus that they ate.
I
Or
don't
some
know.
other psychic malady.
I have been down here a long time. I've never seen psychic rats.
Have you eaten one?
I mean, once or twice. One was an accident.
Did you? How did you eat it?
You had to think about that for a hot second.
Yeah, like I can hear the gears turning in his head. Can anybody else?
That was my immediate question. It's like, how the fuck do you accidentally eat a rat?
No, I'm going to in character. How did you eat it by accident?
Well, I didn't eat it on purpose, now did I? Smarty pants.
Did it hide in whatever you eat for food, or
Listen, I don't want to talk about it, okay? It was a traumatic experience for both me and the rat.
Did it give you a vision?
I can imagine.
No.
So
Okay,
if we are done,
I am beyond
speaking of the
confused.
psychic rats, or lack thereof, I believe it is probably best if we at least look.
Look for psychic rats?
Then she meant the culty.
Oh, right, yes. At this point, Choptooth, the cultist is like tapping your shoulder.
How's he doing that? I have both.
sorry.
I have both of his arms restrained.
Oh, sorry, he's tapping whatever you used to restrain. The orientation of the cultist is a bit confusing and up in the air.
My forearm.
Yeah, he's tapping your forearm.
It's sort of like being hogtied, except I've got. I don't know.
What? Okay.
It's like being hogtied, except it's with his hands. But I will look down to him. What's your want?
He's nodding his head to the passageway in front of you from. So okay, so you guys are like a T intersection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One way you guys came, one way Choptooth went, and there's a ladder there. He's pointing to the other way.
You say in that way?
He's nodding, pleading.
Can I take a minute to like look at the cultist? If
You
this
seem
is
quite-
like a trap, if this is a trap or a jape or a jest, I am going to skin you alive.
No, I just rip his limbs off.
He looks at both of you, and you gain the certain knowledge that he would say that both would be a mercy at the moment.
Okay. Can we go that way? Everybody go that way? Or what we want to do?
Whatever you know.
Yeah.
What is happening over there? I can't see.
You
If
seem looking at the cultists. You seem quite eager to lead an inquisitorial retinue to your cult.
He fervently nods his head.
good enough for me.
Guys, what's going on? I can't see.
The cultist man is telling us to go down one of these passageways.
Is
I
it
do
that
not-
one? He points down the passageway.
Yes.
Okay, that's what Dave says to go to.
I'm glad we have
literally
consultant
the only
Dave.
path of progression.
I mean, you guys
Lest we
can
go up.
Yeah,
Well,
you
we
guys can
could-
go
we
back to the
could-
surface.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
could leave.
No,
You guys could go back and like
I-
search the other 7 different ways that you found.
Yeah, there's fucking the sewers, man.
Yeah, it's the upper spider sewers, like dog. There's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Um.
Forward progress.
Yep.
Yeah, we might as well just fucking say fuck it and go check it out. I'm very curious why he wants us to go look so badly.
As you guys head off, are you guys like keeping an eye out or looking around, or are you just
Yeah.
like for it? Okay,
I'm-
if you're like actively scanning the area, please roll
Awareness.
if you do not have any sort of like lumens, flashlights, or other at nighttime vision that would help you see and pierce the darkness, please roll with a -2.
Oh boy.
Yo, glory.
Glory.
Said
2, 4,
-2.
6,
-2.
6, 7, 8. So 8.
Awareness.
But
That's not fantastic.
1.
Hey, that's not bad.
Better than I.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Andre, you're from Armageddon, so you're used to hive cities. So these very cramped, dark condition and tunnels, you are deftly skilled at navigating. And as you're going along, you can hear, sometimes see, and you can sense things moving around you that are definitely humanoid. occasionally you catch a glimpse of those red lenses that the death cultist is currently wearing, peering out at you and then disappearing into the darkness. For reference, the tunnels of which both Pipebrain and the cultist, who at this point has resigned himself to his fate of being jabbered at by Pipebrain for a while, uh, the corridors get lighter and lighter as more and more candles, lumens, and various other objects of illumination become more abundant. Everybody else, you sometimes catch like a vague hint of a sound or a vague, like you see shadows moving at the corners of your eyes, but that could just be general paranoia for all of you are considered.
It's not paranoia if they're actually out to get you.
Yeah, basically. Eventually, you do come across a large ornate door with the symbol of the Mechanicus on it that has been
Oh,
scratched out and instead not scratched out, but because it's a fucking cardboard. Not scratched out, but mainly redesigned with spray paint and rudimentary carving of a skull with a question mark in the center of it.
Hey, isn't that looks kind of like your thing? Pointing at Arcanos.
I have to roll something.
Wow, they did something all right. I can't go any further. I'm afraid I'm gonna get beaten up if I go in there. So, do you want me to wait for you guys here?
Yes.
You're
Do
free
that.
to do what you wish.
Oh, okay. I'll wait over here. Kind of just
Uh,
takes it. What the fuck?
So their symbol is like spray painted on, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out a plasma pistol and just like fucking shoot at their mark because how fucking dare they like try to upstage the Mechanicus? Like this is shit that I just literally cannot stand for.
I have mining equipment if you just want to fucking like mine an inch off the wall.
Okay,
Yes.
fucking. You know what? I don't blame you. I'm not gonna stop you. I don't give a shit. Dude,
I will take whatever tools are at my disposal to deface these people that tried to upstage the Mechanicus.
While he's
Okay.
doing that,
What are you using?
Either mining equipment or a plasma pistol.
Okay, what mining equipment do you have, Andre?
Heavy rock cutter, heavy rock drill, and heavy rock saw.
Perfect. Fucking, I guess take your choice, Arcanos.
I'll do the rock saw.
Roxanne.
Agnos, would you not damage the Mechanicus insignia using that? Or really anything you would use to remove this defacement?
Arcanos,
It was
what's your...
painted below the Mechanicus symbol, right? Or was
No,
it
it's
just
painted
painted over?
around it.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
the
can.
skull is around the cog wheel and skull insignia, and then there's a question mark just slightly above it.
All right, so yeah, I can like scrape around the edges, so to speak.
I guess. All right. What's your strength?
It's a mighty 2,
Okay,
very high.
so this is a heavy 4 weapon with unwielding 3.
Ah,
All right,
tremendous.
the bit has gone on long enough. I'm opening the door.
All right.
I'm going in.
You open the door, and and uh, what you open it to is a very wide and open space, but there is a clear pathway marked by the bodies of sorry, I shouldn't say bodies, by the death cultists themselves standing making like the sides of a path to that would goes on into the chamber. They are standing at the edge of the door all the way back. You can hear the sounds of light machinery still whirring and humming, and even everything else is deathly silent.
I believe we found cult number 4, boys.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean over to the
Number
rest of the group just real fast and just be like, is now the time to start shopping, or...
No, I don't.
Not
I
yet, I don't
think this is one of the other cults here on the planet.
Right.
We don't want
I
to
guess we'll.
picking the wrong enemies.
Is this we can see these people like plainly now, right?
Yes, it is the same uniform as the cultists you currently have. It is a black body glove that covers their entire form, with red lenses. Everybody, make me an awareness check, everybody, again.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
This time, the
Ooh,
minus
complication.
unneeded.
Okay, so that's a 2.
Complication for
5.
me.
Yeah, it makes 2 of us.
Woo!
What are we
Okay.
rolling, sorry?
Just awareness.
Awareness.
This is just like over observing the cultists themselves.
Okay, give me a second. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
complication!
Okay, if you got above a 2, right, you still passed.
Okay.
Kathira,
Nope.
what did you get? No? Okay. Kathira, you have been in the sisterhood too long. They could be anybody. Everybody else, you recognize that this is very much, well, anybody who succeeded, very much male human figures. They're all very broad and stocky. There doesn't seem to be a woman among them.
Among Us?
Yeah,
For the two
sausage
that
party.
complicated, Chop Tooth, humans kind of look all the same, so there might be some outliers in there. You're pretty sure you spot some like female anatomy amongst like at least one in a dozen.
So man, unless I can look at their teeth, I don't know.
Mishra, you're pretty sure that this might be filled to the brim with blanks. Like everyone, their souls are fucking silent as they are in the real space.
Slight shiver. Hate these people.
I'm gonna look down to our current captive and just be like, are these yours?
He looks at you and nods slightly.
Just follow the
Hey.
path then. Unless you had something to say.
I mean, I was just gonna ask to talk to a leader type, but I don't know if they like. I don't know if A, they have one, or B, they would honor that request.
I feel like they seem to be leading us somewhere at this point. We might as well just go. And if we have to shoot our way out, we do.
Yeah. I'm in agreement.
As it stands, they seem to be very welcoming.
Yeah.
As these figures stand ramrod stiff, unmoving, and completely and utterly silent, the entire chamber, however, it's actually what looks to be just some sort of standard water filtration system. This looks like a substation of some kind, long forgotten and abandoned underneath the hive. As is the case with a lot of hive cities, just a lot of the infrastructure underneath gets either forgotten or lost. The entire place is surrounded and covered in purity seals, parchment, which you assume carries text. It's, big room, hard to see from a distance, and just absolutely fuck ton filled to the brim with candles. The path that these people make, quite literally, yeah, seems to go around and through a lot of the walkways where it wouldn't be so obvious as to go, and eventually ends up at another door. One of the cultists finally moves his arm and, just without looking at the control panel, opens the door. And inside what is used to be some sort of small mechanicus shrine, long since repurposed. And standing at what would have been a control lectern is a small, disheveled, elderly man whose eyes are milk white with long age blindness.
Are you able to speak?
I am. And who might you all be? And why do you hold Bartholomew as such?
Of course, you named this fucker Bartholomew.
It's the first thing that came to mind.
Fair enough. He asked who we are and why we fucking
Why you
Yeah.
holding my boy like a cat?
why we got homie.
What? How is he? He's fucking like blind, ain't he?
Yes.
How is he able to tell that? I'm fucking now immediately suspicious. Unless he's like a navigator, maybe.
We are inquisitorial retinue. We are here to investigate the many cults on this planet and determine whether they are whether they follow imperial standards or need to be removed.
Of course, his light must shine everywhere and through the most pure of windows and other ocular devices. You will get no fight for those. I originally thought you were just some tourists lost down in the sewers. Heavily armored tourists, but we get like all sorts, trying to evade or cut short travel distances. My name is Brother Scarlet, and this is my temple.
I'm gonna kind of look at the death cultist. And you are I can assume you're a death cult of some kind.
Astute observation, sister. I must ask. He puts on like a roofer smile. What gave it away? Was it the body gloves or the power blades?
Bodygloves.
Typical.
But you are very clearly blind, at least physically. How is it that you know we hold your follower in such a manner?
I can hear him breathing.
That doesn't answer.
Does it not? He's breathing, but he made no footsteps. Now that's what I know.
I'll fucking shrug and concede to that one. That's valid. Valid-ish.
Mm.
I still don't think this guy's all what he seems, but fucking kind of caught me there
He,
a little bit.
he's running his finger over something on the lectern. Do you have any other questions for me or my followers? And can you put Bartholomew down? I'm sure he wants to get that leg fixed.
No.
Yeah,
That's immediately
there
like.
it is.
No.
Can I-
Not letting him down.
Any
particular
He-
reason, or is it just more of a refusal of a blind man's request?
He did try to
Look at
harm
us.
us.
Did he?
Yeah,
don't
he
Yeah,
actually
remember.
did
he-
try to
He
stab me.
shot. I would like to point out the weapon that he used, which is a needler pistol, is fucked.
Oh
It
yeah, they
is-
are.
Inflicts you with very bad poison.
Yeah, they're really bad.
He has seen fit to attack us in a rather unsavory manner, and I'm afraid we can do no such thing.
That's that's unfortunate. What is the usual price for such a matter of attacking some claimed inquisitor retinue?
I'm gonna look to Kathira, who has our
I'm the one.
rosette.
I'm the one that carries the rosette at this point.
Okay, listen, I carry one too, but it got stolen.
Your symbol of a Mechanicus authority got stolen.
You don't
It
have an
was-
inquisitor with that.
Yes, we do.
Oh, right.
No, I'm talking to Arcanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like
sorry, my
we as
symbol
a
of office.
we as a party have one inquisitorial rosette,
I
and
forgot
I
that
think
it
the
was.
person holding it was.
It was you.
Originally, it was fucking Homeboy. It's
It
not
was
on the
Stalin.
sheet. Yeah, it was
Oh,
Stalin.
Yeah, it was
I'm sorry.
originally.
I think that was made one time when you were absent. I thought people were just pulling it out. Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure you have it because you're the most responsible.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I would show you the rosette, but as you've well established, you are blind.
Does it
You
mean
can-
one of my followers can see it, or I can't feel it? I know what an eye feels like.
I will present the rosette to Bartholomew.
He still just he looks at you, like hung upside down.
Yeah, well,
Knock on Sharptooth's armor twice if this is legitimate. Will you not?
He'll do his best to shrug and knock feebly on the armor. Okay, it looks official. I trust Bartholomew's own angle. So that brings us to the next point. What is the punishment for attacking part of the retinue?
that is something that I, in character, or like out of character, like other than just fucking killing him.
Well, the answer, fucking in lore, is whoever attacked him or has the most authority is
Technically, all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
technically
could-
we all, like technically we are all
Uh-huh.
like of equal authority at the end of the day. I'm
It
just more
is-
responsible than you guys.
It is less a punishment and more of a briefing.
A brief.
We would appreciate if he told what he could to our superior.
He won't be saying much. He doesn't know, but he can talk.
I'd
Neither
like
can anybody else.
I'd like to point out I'm the one who almost got fucking shot.
You almost got shot.
You
Did he
did get
miss?
shot.
It didn't penetrate. I'm hardier than I look. Way hardier.
Was that a? Was
Kind
that
of
an attempt at
impressed.
humor?
If Mr. House failed, was that an
Maybe.
attempt at humor?
Okay,
I'd like to take one of
Oh.
his arms, but that's just me.
that would
In-
be just you.
In the end,
Can
as
I
in
ask the situation that led up to this?
Uh,
I just asked Bartholomew to lead you to a ladder. the way to the surface. I didn't expressly ask you to attack him.
I'm trying, like, I'm having a hard time out of character remembering how this went down last session, because that's what I
So,
That's what I thought. I thought we just straight up fucking like accosted this dude
Okay,
no,
so
because he was
gimmick
watching us.
that we saw him, we wanted to talk with him, and he dipped. When we went to go, like, track him down, he got violent.
if you remember, Choptooth cornered him by a ladder. And then Choptooth just fucking charged him immediately. And
Yeah.
then the cultist shot him.
Yeah, correct.
And then he fled when he realized that his needler wasn't doing anything.
Oh,
You shouldn't
I'm
have
So,
run.
still gonna
Get
say,
fucked
You
up.
like,
guys, so
that's
you guys
on-
attacked first, dog.
I don't care.
That's-
This man
that's on
tried to kill me. That's on
that's
him.
on him for not trying to do any form of communication.
He can't talk.
You can still, like, yield. You can, like, put your hands up and be like, fuck it, I don't want no trouble.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That was okay. Let's be real for a fucking second. We all know our party members well enough that you know damn well that would not have worked against
Yeah, but
Chopper.
like he didn't know that, and that's out of character knowledge.
It's
That
not
is entirely on him at this point for failing to communicate.
Okay.
No, you were objectively wrong. I'm in lore. It can be argued because we are, you know, part of the Inquisition and that sort of thing, that we kind of have like a little bit of leniency there, but at the same time, I do think like you fucking cornered him with malicious intent.
Okay, if you see some beady-eyed little fuck just running around in like a gimp suit in the sewers watching you, you're gonna
Yeah,
not
while we're
think he's
looking
immediately
for-
friendly.
Yeah,
No,
well, we're
like, I'm
looking
not-
for someone who stole our shit.
But you are. I'm
Actually,
just saying
wait.
that you are being disingenuous.
Wait,
No.
there is actually a very good. I am. We recently were stolen from by somebody who bears some resemblance to this cult. A person more skilled in the stealthy arts. I am more than willing to forgive and forget if somehow you can get our things back for us.
If a blind man could look puzzled, this certainly is one.
I mean, a blind man can easily look puzzled.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was more of a vision.
Uh-huh.
one.
That's true.
Because if you will do us a favor and write up what you can, we can take it to our boss. We can avoid any more unnecessary ugliness.
He narrows his eyes. Well, I get that this is an ultimatum, but I don't have any. He quickly he runs his hands a little faster. I don't have anyone who stole anything from any one of you.
I
And-
think he's asking you to track the people that did it. Try to find out what you can so we can get our stuff back.
Would be correct. I
Find
am.
someone in a hive city.
Yeah, no, at this point I'm kind of looking at them a little puzzled.
Do you have a description? I'm trying to be as helpful as I can to members of His Glorious Inquisition, but you're not making it easy.
You will have to.
We do have a description of him, right? He was the short Java-looking guy.
You never saw who stole from you.
Yeah, we never saw who stole from us.
So that's an
We just got
assumption.
stolen from. You will have
Alright.
to excuse everyone. They are not exactly good at critical thinking.
I
is.
I
Let's
believe
keep to
I-
go.
So Bartholomew, yes.
Bartholomew.
He's got a point.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a question. That was kind of me leading into a sentence that immediately left my brain.
Oh,
I
good.
believe what has happened is a misunderstanding between the Emperor's servants.
I would agree.
And I think that it is best, Choptooth, if you would not mind, you put the cultist down. I think a broken leg is a sufficient punishment for what happened.
He bows. Thank you for your leniency and ability to forgive. It is a vital essence in Her Majesty's light.
Oh, but I'm throwing him down as hard as I can. Broken
What?
leg angled at the floor.
Brother Scarlet kind of flinches a little bit at the sound. I think that was unnecessary, but point taken. He taps twice on the stone with something that you cannot see behind his lectern, and a pair of black body-gloved individuals come in, retrieve him, and then exit the room with a due haste. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? You are here investigating us cult status?
Indeed, we were not actually expecting to find you down here. What are you? I must ask if you are properly documented with the Hive City's authorities as a cult.
I believe so. We applied for a Sassatorian stasis, and that is currently pending. But we did get cult status. He claps his hands, and a very young boy enters the room, also in a black body glove and red eyes. He's just small. Waddles over and hands him a sheaf of papers. He holds it out to you across his lectern. I think this should contain it.
I'll take a look at it.
In the sheaf of papers, you find that a very lengthy documentation of the cult status forum, as well as what looks to be some sort of essential writings that are just kind of stapled to it with the big, like, red approved stamp across it.
The cult's bylaws and all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fun stuff
All,
that's
all,
required.
all the things that you could read in depth, but I'm just assuming you're just like thumbing through it.
Yeah, like I recognize that document. I recognize that document.
There is also what appears to be, like you said, some sort of assassinorum follow through.
Okay.
That does not have something on it. It looks to be like a copy of a copy.
Do these lads have a name listed on any of these documents?
They do. They are the unknown children.
Oh, you want to put that in chat, please?
Yes.
Fucking updating my notes. Doo-da, doo-da. Unknown children.
Which was one of the
Ones we were told about.
yeah,
Yeah, they're one of the bigger ones.
I believe.
So we got, the Chosen, the Healers of the Mutant, which now is
Dissolved.
dissolved, a lot less of a thing.
Yep.
We have these guys, the Unknown Children. What was the name of what we're assuming is a Gene Stealer cult at this point?
The last one on your list is
Yeah.
Emissaries from Beneath.
Yeah, that's the one that we currently theorize is a Gene Stealer cult
Believe is a yeah.
based off of the bodies we saw. Okay. Well, Does anyone have?
Any questions about like their lore, their founding, Brother Scarlet in general, the
I'm.
people outside in a back.
I
in back
am.
body?
What? What brought you to this place, Brother Scarlet?
Do you mean the planet, the sewers, or the starting of us?
I believe they'd all come hand in hand, so why don't you start at the planet?
The planet is simple. We were all born here. All of us.
And what brought you down here?
During a scouting run, we came across this old refuge way station. A few of the other members. I think it's some sort of water distribution or filtration plant. It still hums and ows with the echoes of the Omnissiah, but it has been long since abandoned by those who worship it. We tried best not to deface it. We keep the purity seals of both the Mechanicus and the Emperor around the place. We do not have a resident engineer or tech priest to call upon for more sophisticated techno-sorcery. But we figured the place was empty and it had enough room for all of us.
Are you the one who formed this cult?
I am.
How did that happen?
My parents were killed a long, long time ago. Me and my sister were orphaned, and she was destined for the Scholar Progenium. I believe she's a sister now. I hope so, and I hope she's still alive. But I was not destined for that life. And I strived in an orphanarium, working and toiling away until I ran away. Eventually, I struck somebody down. A corrupt preacher soliciting joy girls. I found it disgusting. The way he just sullied his name. The glorious majesty like that. And eventually I found others with a similar fate. Runaways whose sisters were to join the sororitas, but they were left toiling in the dirt, in the mud, in the dark. We were the unwanted, the unknown. So we became exactly what we were, unknown children, taking his vengeance upon those who deserve it.
Can I detect the conviction? I'm mostly just trying to determine
Whether or
if
not
he's
it's a
being
lie.
upfront with me. Yeah.
Insight.
Does this man fucking hold true to what he says, or is he swindling?
I'll
That's a
also
complication.
make that attempt.
That is, Sister Kathira, that is definitely a story.
It's a story.
It's a story. Truth or not, it's definitely a story.
1.
Arcanos. Who fucking cares? Look what they've done to this place. Look at what they've done to the shrine of the Omnissiah. Who cares whether or not they're telling the truth?
Hold on, what were we rolling?
Insight on this guy's story.
Oh boy, you already see this?
Yeah, homeboy's backstory.
You already see this? Absolutely. 10 out of 10.
Top tooth you tuned
Yo.
out a while ago.
Good.
Wait, insight is based off of a fellowship. That means well, it's too late. I already rolled.
You can spend a wrath point to re-roll and then conversational cogitators.
Yeah, but that costs a wrath.
If you're not gonna do it, I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
spend the wrath
Fuck it, I'll do it.
at this point.
And then I get to roll tech.
I can't get rid of the complication, but like,
No.
you already told me what happened.
Well, that is a complication and like a 4. I think.
Or the guy, there is like conviction in his voice. He is like you're like, all right, maybe I'm being too harsh on this guy. He said it was abandoned. Let me tune back in, and you hold the weight of his words, and they're certainly like they have conviction. And you're just still miffed about the place,
Ah,
It's a little salty.
just a little salty. Like you know that like he believes most, if not all, of what he's saying. Although what you can verify is something different.
Yeah. Fun.
But that is just the story of a old man in the sewers that kills people.
I question your efficacy with murder, considering the state of your eyes.
Oh, right. Though this didn't happen, he points to his eyes. This happened in a manufacturing accident.
Ah,
Back when we were starting, we still needed money for supplies and body gloves. You'd be surprised, they're rather expensive. Now we make money through other ways.
Well,
you should get you you should get augmetics. They are better than the weak flesh.
I
Well, we didn't-
appreciate your sentiment, young tech priest. But the lack of sight has given me senses which I don't think I could live without. And I feel like I understand and hear the Emperor as though he was right next to me.
I'm so close to going off on this guy for like defacing the Mechanicum symbols, at least in my mind, and also refusing to get augmetics. Fucking Arcanos will remember this.
I thank you for your advice.
Unless you guys have questions, that's all I got.
I don't have anything.
We will come back here if our superior determines that these documents are not up to standard, but hopefully we will never have to see each other again.
Well, I do not wish for. I guess so. Oh well.
And I'm just like, Kathira has the documents. I don't have to worry about. I'm
Yeah,
just
got the
leaving
documents.
before I
The-
cause an incident.
The ladder that Bartholomew showed you should be able to sustain the weight of power armor.
Thank you.
Be careful of unreinforced ladders in a hive city.
Oh, I did have one more question.
Yeah?
We came down here looking for another cult. As I said, we were unaware that you were even here. We knew of your existence, but we came looking for the fucking the well, insert name here that I've immediately forgotten after being told.
Emissaries from below.
Emissaries from below. You wouldn't happen.
The emissaries. They are vile creatures, not of men, but of monsters. They stalk the night, and they defile every living being they come into contact with. Now, I do not know where they are, but if my brothers find them, I make short and painful work of them.
Okay. I would expect nothing less. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll fucking follow Arcanos out before he fucking, I don't know, shivs someone with his multi-tool. Oh, wait! He wasn't even here for that. God damn it. Yeah, unless y'all got shit, we might as well get these documents back up.
All right. You turn around to the door you were, and the pathway of bodies is now replaced with just a singular dude who escorts you through the building.
Okay.
Okay.
It takes
It is
you.
not
Hmm.
it is not often that you find just kind of this is just me and Kathira kind of thinking out loud. It's not often you find groups outside of the Mechanicus who make a very deliberate effort to um like give a shit about the Omnissiah. I understand that like is transitioning to out of character. I understand that they are considered the Emperor and the Omnissiah are considered the same, but I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
There's just it's not often that people outside of the cult mechanicum like even acknowledge the Omnissiah as a concept.
Oh wait, did they acknowledge the Omnissiah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have purity seals and shit for the for the Omnissiah as well here. That he specifically said that they have tried to deface this place as little as possible.
Yeah.
It was Kithira kind of like commenting on that a little bit out loud.
Neat.
I find it interesting.
Why it's so interesting? I'm just, eh. They's not the same thing, but they's different. Eh.
The Omnissiah and the Emperor are one and the same. I kind of just look at Arcanos.
Homie like left.
No, you like
Everybody's
we all
walking out.
get we
Ah.
all get escorted out together.
It is good that people recognize the Omnissiah. It's always a treat to see that.
Actually, as you're walking out at one of the pools, you do see somebody's melting in another purity seal in Arcana, so you can see it is actually in binary.
Mm,
I find the study of the various different methods of worshipping the Emperor interesting.
They's wasn't on the list of coats, was they?
They were.
Oh. Eh. No killing today, then.
No. Unless we are lucky enough to find one of these emissaries on our way out.
Right.
do not jinx it.
Explosion rocks the no. Fuck.
No,
Again?
please.
Yeah, again!
No.
No, but I am looking at Kathira like, bro, please.
All of you get out of the cult, and guy doesn't follow you outside the door. It just closes it up behind you. Pipebrain, you see he kind of sitting alone
What happened to Dave?
You're asking that in character?
Yeah, that was an in-character question.
Oh. What? I wasn't sleeping. I don't sleep. Vigilance never sleeps. What?
What happened to Dave?
Oh, he went back to his grotto.
I'll nod.
Does he pay rent?
Does he pay rent? What kind of question is that? He's a rat. He's a rat. Of course he pays rent. He pays rent very well, from what he tells me. His landlord is very strict about the rules.
So landlord.
Man, I can't wait until one of our future missions is to find a tax return for the fucking rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the
100%.
rat's
Oh.
return?
Ah!
I'm
You didn't hear me slam my
I-
fist on my desk.
Chop tooth. People who like own
Quill.
houses.
Now you know how I feel.
What?
People who own houses and buildings and things will give them to others in exchange for money.
Yeah,
Like,
some people
long
find it
term.
immoral, and they're kind of wrong. By kind of, I mean totally.
That seems dumb. Why don't you just, get a house, kill the guy who lives there, move in. Simple.
Murder is against the law in many sectors.
It is.
Pipebrains is gonna
I-
look at
I-
Kathira.
I must remind you, Choptooth, for the 9th time. You have to think about it for a second. We work for the Inquisition.
Yeah.
We are a little different than your average Imperial citizen.
Okay, so it's eagle for us.
To call it legal for us
Is
is
it
in-
legal or eagle?
it is pronounced legal. She'll like she's at this point like fucking we're walking.
I'm just gonna like pat Choptooth on the back. Thank the 1 in 3 you do not have to pay taxes.
You know, Choptooth, I quite agree. Murder should be legal, because people deserve to be murdered. Every now and then.
Exactly. We should be able to murder people with axes. That is what you meant, right?
Axes
We
are
pay in axes.
a little strange, but honestly, I support it. I prefer the pipe.
Do you think you could make me an axe out of a pipe?
I mean, maybe it'd be very crude, and it'd just be like a blunt instrument. I can make it out of several pipes.
Oh. You may be alright.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. I don't get very many compliments. I have been down here too long, I think.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Now,
Yeah.
Pipebrain,
Yes.
are these the only cultists that you are aware of?
Not that I'm aware of. They're the only ones I know where to go to.
What do you know about the others?
I know that they're very shifty, and they kind of are mutants, but not really, because the other mutant ones don't like them. But they could be mutants because they're kind of shifty, and they like to eat things that should not be eaten.
Oh?
Honestly, that's all I got.
Hmm.
Sometimes they come over, sometimes they encroach upon my territory, sometimes I beat them with the pipe until they stop moving.
What
Other
do
times they beat
they
me until I stop moving.
what do they look like?
I don't know, it's dark down here.
You
Dude.
you said you beat them until they stopped moving. Can you point us in the direction of one of the ones who stopped moving?
No, they tend to come back for their dead.
I'm surprised the rats did not get them.
Yeah, they nibble on them sometimes, but honestly, they steer clear of them, which I always
you-
find weird and unnerving. That's why I
Are
think
you-
they're mutants.
Do you think you could lead us to him?
Mm,
Or where you
Hmm.
found him at?
maybe. I would have to get my bearings again. Come back in a day or two.
I'm sorry, I know you said something different, but I heard I have to go get my parents, and I'm...
That's also kind like I know what he said, but that was my first thing since like the oh.
I have to go get my parents. They said I can't stay out after dark.
I'm very tempted to like spend a wrath to make that happen, like in
Fuck
game.
you.
Oh,
That's what he said.
please.
Oh, that is what he said.
No,
Okay.
please.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
have
wait to see, like,
parents.
And of course I have parents. I didn't spawn out of the ominous, sweaty armpit now, did I?
Ugh.
You could have been vet born.
Well, you know what? That's fair.
You I thought are your parents on the surface?
No, they're on an entirely different planet. And probably dead. It was a joke. I'm not very good at those.
I'll give him,
Mishra,
like,
he's like you.
You will have to forgive
Audible
me.
facepalm from the back of the group.
It can be quite hard sometimes to determine whether or not one of the cult mechanicum is joking or not.
What do
Is
you
with
mean?
their
We all
words.
come with, well, at least my squad came with humor subroutines.
I'm very tempted to like slap Kathira on the back of the head for the like machine cult comment, but I know I'm just gonna get clapped in return.
Is that a good idea?
Like,
You don't
listen,
have your fancy fucking refractor shield right now.
listen, this is how it goes, right? Like, this is us seriously, and then there's an audible click, and this is us when they're joking. There's no difference. I mean, there's a very big difference. See? There's
I
another
assume
audible
I assume I cannot tell the difference.
No.
Can I tell the difference?
Yes.
Oh boy. It's
You meat bag with your meat ears, with your meat hearing. Honestly, just get like better ears, somehow.
I'm with him on this one.
High five.
We need to take all of you to the Augmetic Center.
Do you know how to get back to your abode?
What, my like little hideout?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Over here. He just turns down the same alleyway. Do you guys not want to go back up on the surface?
I'm going to.
I want to know how to get to his place first from here.
Okay.
I'd like to like be able to come back to like I'd like to be able to effectively find Pipebrain again.
Okay. Well, if you want to find me, you can just use my number and call me.
Yes.
Someone who's been isolated in a sewer for however long. I was
Yeah.
not sure if you still had a communicator with you.
Oh, no, I don't. I mean, literally just shout my name and my serial number, and I'll be like, oh, shit, it's those guys.
You know, good enough for me.
Good enough for me. Thank you, Pipebrain.
No problem.
It was an experience meeting you.
Hey, do you guys, like, have a spare room to, like, join you? Because I think this partnership can go much further.
Do we take Pipebrain with us, guys?
Like, we definitely have room on the ship.
Like, I haven't communicated with other people in very long that haven't been mutants
You know what?
or mutes.
I have, yeah, okay, out of character, I want to take him to the interrogator.
Why?
Why?
I wanna see what results of that.
He's going to die. Not that I'm opposed to that.
Okay,
but
it
he's going to die.
Okay.
Like, what?
Like,
It is,
you spend
like,
16 days down in a sewer, and, like, everybody just, forgets you exist.
I forgot he's only been down here for like 2 weeks.
Wait, how many rats have you killed in 2 weeks?
I have
Like,
killed
seven.
over 537 rats.
Dude,
Wait, hold on. And he smacks a rat. 347 8.
Oh my god. can't stand this guy.
Wait, what was the number again?
548 rats.
Dude, he's
48.
gonna
You're
he's gonna get interrogated and he's gonna come out like the main character of Dishonored, but he
wait.
can just like summon a swarm of rats to devour someone.
that is
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
so. He has killed
This is a bad
39
idea.
rats per day.
Make it 40. He's back another rat.
Unironically, me in RuneScape.
I
Okay.
cannot promise you any permanent spots in our group. What I
Oh.
can do for you is bring you up to the ship so that you may
Wait, you guys have a ship?
tell people more important than us what you know about the workings of these sewers.
Of course. If there's anyone who knows the sewers like the back of my hand, it's me. And maybe the architect who built them. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't know anything. Meat-based memory kind of goes bad after a few years.
This guy gets it.
I'm gonna kill him.
Let alone if he's a psycho, then like boom, there goes his head after like 5 minutes.
I feel called out.
As you should.
I am a sanctioned psyker. Observe, like combust.
I do not vibe with this universe. Boom.
Oh look, a warp portal. Oh look, a demon.
Oh look, my head's exploding.
Hey, look,
Oh,
is
you're-
that a demon host?
Homie, your head already exploded.
Anyways,
You,
So,
you
yeah,
see the
no,
faint
like-
green glowing and the fucking whispering.
when did it
No,
get
like-
called in here?
But-
Glowing whispering. Why did it get called in here?
Yeah. Haha, funny. Dark Tide reference.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, I'm like actually unironically down to bring him up to talk to the interrogator because the interrogator probably has questions and shit that we can't think of.
Yeah.
Take him to the DM so the DM can impart information to us that we didn't
Yeah.
think about.
Yeah. That's exactly the idea.
I mean, asking our superior for help is like an Inquisition thing to do. That's why you have a superior.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the interrogator. He's scary.
It's fine.
But yeah,
That- look-
like the interrogator can probably fucking get more information out of Pipebrain than we can without killing him.
Yeah, so I assume we just take him with up to the ship, unless anybody has any objection.
Yeah, just like let him loose in the vents. Let the astropath
No.
deal with him.
I was
The
gonna say,
astropath will kill
Oh,
him.
God.
nah.
no.
I honestly, I'm willing to put money on him becoming friends with the astropath.
I am
Both kind
too.
of weird.
They form an alliance. Oh god, there's two.
One just sends you fucking like brain emails while the other one sends a horde of rats to consume you.
Oh god, now we have two Mechanicus fucking outcasts.
I'm not like an outcast fully.
You are not well liked.
Yeah. Damn.
Deservingly too.
One fellowship doesn't like make you popular. Bug.
Fucking, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with you be just kind of generally being not the greatest person to your fellow Cult Mechanicum members. I.e.,
Hey,
you know.
Don't you dare speak their name. I will actually like slap you on the back of the head.
I'm not saying any of this in character.
God damn it. No, like IRL. I'll fucking track you down.
But you fucking know where I live. What
What?
do you mean?
Your feelings hurt?
I don't like the Dorm Mages. I really don't.
oh, is that a yes?
Yes, come with us.
Ooh!
You are
Alright,
coming
I can
up
get
with
out of
us
these
for
shitty
now.
sewers and take off this stupid thing of fluid ducts, master. I mean, that's not even a real job.
Why? What kept you down here?
I don't know, I got lost, and then I was like, well, I might as well make a home, and then I found rats to kill, and I was like, you know what, it's something.
Great Pipebrain, slayer of rats.
Exactly. Um, hold on, I gotta go to, like, my alcove. It's, like, maybe a 30-minute walk.
Okay,
I got, like, one thing.
No, like we can take the hour to fucking go pick up Pipebrain's things.
yeah,
Right.
like
Try to.
alright.
I do want to take the time to kind of try to get an idea of like the area around Pipebrain's little alcove.
Yeah, it's nothing much. It's a section of the it's a straight corridor, but his little alcove is very much that. There's like a little passageway that leads to what looks like some sort of like maintenance area
Mhm.
with a few valves and security boxes with a tarp, a small crudely made makeshift shrine to the Omnissiah, and a box that he opens to reveal a transonic razor that he pockets. All right, we're good.
Uh,
Hmm.
who did you kill for that?
I
Like
am
pointing
I
at the
am an
razor.
alpha. I am a Scatarius Alpha and temporary tech priest, master of the Fluiduct, slayer of rats, and many other titles that I cannot think of at the moment. I earned this transonic razor. It was given to me by my forefathers. Either
Pipebrain,
that or I
when
found it in a pawn shop. I can't remember which.
Yeah,
We need to get this man's memory fixed.
which way do the emissaries ever come from a specific way? As like I say this as we are like exiting back out into the main corridor of the
Um,
sewer.
that's hard to answer. No, these sewers wrap around very rapidly. So I leading theory is those assholes are deeper underground. I'm thinking mid to lower hives, and up here they're like just kind of sparsely stationed around. That
Okay.
makes sense? I don't know if it does. People
It's
tell me I don't make sense. By people, I mean you guys.
well, you've made sense at this point.
Ah, sweet, that's a win.
alright.
And I can also tell you where all the good ladders are.
Hmm.
We have had trouble with those so far.
We know where a ladder is.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
know we
Bubble
know of
drums
a
collapse
ladder.
that one too.
We know
We
of
know
half a
of
ladder.
a ladder. We know of a ladder that has been claimed to be able to support our two power armor clad and
Ooh, you're lucky. Zarb had to open his mouth.
Lamau.
Well,
Yeah, let's head back up to
hmm.
the surface and fucking get back to the ship.
Yeah.
For time.
Alright, let's go.
As you guys exit the sewers, you are surrounded by immensely tall buildings and what you think is a cathedral.
The upper
And at
spires.
the mouth of the alleyway is a small stand. Like it looks like some fucking kid's lemonade stand. Like just shoddily put together. That's like a flat surface with
The fuck
a.
is this?
You get
Well
it,
now, well now I'm curious.
Yeah, like now I'm curious. Why is there a why?
Uh,
Is this how the unknown children recruit?
no. So,
Is it the
you see a
creepy?
figure sitting down at the bench hawking at people. Come get your stuff. Come on, stuff from suckers. It's
Hmm.
real cheap. Totally not
I
stolen goods.
yeah no
All
I'm
got legitimately.
I'm gonna walk up. Do you have augmentics?
Do I have augment? What do I look like? A mechanicus? He turns to you. Oh. He attempts to bolt.
Yeah, he attempts to. I am
Hey, speaking of bolts,
Hey, Drums.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a wrath point to say that he slips on something inconvenient.
Okay, he slips on the very corrosive material you are now leaking because of a mutation, and then lands out on his ass. Ah, fuck.
Grab him.
Yeah,
What?
grab this, man.
What the frack do you want? I didn't do nothing. You can't prove nothing.
Who's
Do I look
currently,
like the
holding-
kind who cares whether or not I can prove something?
Bad point. You feel even through the power armor like the subtle squish into the robe that he's wearing, and that indicates like filth and grime.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like look through all of this shit.
At his little stand, he has just like a small like loot pouch that you can dig through. Roll me a d6.
Fucking oh boy. What's
Hey,
in the
hey, no,
mystery bag?
don't go through that. That ain't none of your business. And then you immediately pull out what looks to be some soiled underwear, about rattling size.
Ugh.
What do I say? You had no business. Now you found my dirty laundry. Can you put my underwear back? I need to go to the laundry mat today.
It's all fucking.
I'm so glad, like, they are like fucking public laundromats in the Imperium.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not laundry mat. The fucking laundritarium.
Yeah, the laundritarium.
The laundritarian.
Need to go to the laundritarium today.
Would a laundry room? What would a laundry room be like? Just a laundritarium room?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You got the ironarium, the dryarium.
Separate rooms right next to each other.
Yep. Canicus like members just walking by, smacking things with wrenches every now and then.
Yep.
God, the life.
What else does what else is Homeboy trying to fucking pawn off?
Reach into the
Like-
bag and roll a d6.
Yeah,
Hey,
I fucking
Will we get more
well,
underwear? Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dear God, there's a lot of underwear.
What did
Yeah, I
I
was
just
just say, how have
miss?
you rolled 3
Can I
d20s?
Can I just
So,
dump the bag onto the ground?
Yes, you dump and as well as like dirty and soiled clothes. Those a few like bags of what can only be described as loot. Shake out until something like hard and metal clangs. Things and it is the commie tool and symbol of office of Arcanus.
Hey, we found part of our
Listen,
loot.
I can explain that.
Where are the
I
bolter
know
rounds?
a bolt around. What's a bolt?
Can I just grab him?
Fucking no! I'm already holding. I was just fucking squeeze.
Ow, ow. Okay, roll strength.
Do it to him, Kathira. Do it to him.
Oh yeah.
What am I? So we found the man.
Would have been
It's
funny if I
really-
complicated and just fucking snapped his neck.
Yeah. Ow. Okay, I get your point. You're right. That was a bad lie, even by my standards. I'm sorry. Right. It's in those bags. Listen. I saw a few easy marks. I took my chances. Can you blame me in my circumstances?
Certainly not. But you've been caught.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in my defense, right, am I supposed to know that the frackers I robbed over fucking 3 miles away pop up right behind me? That's just bad luck. And by a chapel, no less. That's the Emperor's divine punishment. Mercy for you guys. It's all relative.
I don't think you get mercy in this situation.
Can I claim sanctuary?
I okay.
I'm going
like
to say no.
Damn.
out of character, I am totally willing to let this guy go, but only
I'm
if he
not.
like gives us like A, our shit back, and B, other stuff in addition.
Listen, it's all
I-
right there,
yeah.
as well as some few other stuff that I've taken for some easy marks today. You want it? It's all yours. I'm just gonna leave it be. The only thing, like, I won't miss even a few of them stuffs. Like,
What did you have stolen, Chaos?
My teeth. I want them back.
The bag of teeth.
I mean, to be fair, one of them's just literally a bag of teeth. No idea what one of yous was carrying all that.
My
So,
teeth!
that one's a bit. Yeah, it's the only bloody one if you couldn't tell.
I take out the teeth.
It's all there. All 99.
All 99 of my teeth.
99 teeth in the Squirgoth's jaws. Take one out, you pass it around 98 teeth.
Yeah, as if I'd be passing it out. These are precious.
So
Are we gonna kill him?
I believe we can come to an amicable understanding. Right? Right.
I mean, like,
No.
okay. When we originally found this, I was like, I'm gonna turn him into a coat. And now I'm just like, he ain't that bad.
No, he does.
Do you say this?
No, I'm going to look at Arcanos, who seems to be trying to display mercy, and I'm just going to look at him, hold up the power claw, and just look at Kathira, who is
I
currently holding
see.
him.
We are not coming to an amicable understanding. I'm going to spend a wrath point to allow this man to slip out of his dirty, mangled hood and book it to the church. If you'd like, you can make athletics tests to try to catch him, as I will do so as well.
Yeah, sure.
For
I
fairness.
will try to prevent this from.
Can I
Am I-
utilize warp speed?
Yeah, I guess.
How about-
Yeah.
I was
Let me try to prevent him from leaving.
Okay, sorry. I should
Like,
say
leaving
the
my
wrath
grasp.
point is like he's fully slipped out of your grasp.
Yeah.
Like he basically like just took off
Yeah.
his robe and he's on
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, no, like I imagined I am like we are fucking just immediately pouncing on.
I will not make an attempt myself, but I will help out Choptooth, I believe.
Yeah, too late. He's already rolled.
All right.
You can help out Mishra, who's currently attempting to use warp speed.
That one you probably can't help with.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it is
and I
You
psychic.
can
don't-
help me out.
And I don't know if it's necessary yet, Mishra.
You
But
don't
they
think?
did let
Yeah, we
It could-
may.
Well, this is all happening split second. Like, he's gonna do what he's gonna do regardless.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
let him do his thing.
if you want to fucking
we'll pop warp speed.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you all right there. Anybody get above a 2?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you want to see what this man rolled?
What?
It's gonna be a 1.
but
Anyways, I haven't rolled, so I'm gonna to see if I.
He complicated too.
he didn't
No, he
complicate,
didn't.
He didn't.
complicate.
Oh,
He
shit,
didn't
no.
complicate, but he rolled so fucking dog shit, man.
Dear God, that's awful.
This is the
Never
equivalent.
Fine, forget warp speed. I'm just gonna walk.
It's like how in this brief moment you're like, I should do wait.
No,
No,
the-
like I'm energizing my muscles, and then I see him like either stumble or trip or whatever. I'm just forget this.
the dude
Okay,
was like, I gotta get out of here, and then started running, but it was like a cartoon run where he runs in place before
Yeah.
moving.
Hey, Choptooth,
Yeah,
you
so-
can have him.
Hey.
Oh
So-
God, he's gonna lose his teeth. Oh
So-
no.
So fucking the dude like drops and runs, and before he gets like 10 feet from the door, he's like, oh, all right, fucking hell, I'm out of shape. And then I'm assuming Chowder just fucking tackles him. This
Yep.
fucking 3-foot rattling.
From off screen, just like a blur, and he's gone.
Oh, we go have fun today.
All right. You caught me. Kill me and get it over with. Yeah, I ain't scared of you. Well, that's not true. I'm very scared, but like, I ain't telling you I'm scared. I am not giving you that satisfaction.
I
one
would
of
prefer if
the-
you do not take too long.
Of course. And with
I
that,
If you are going to kill him, do it now.
You do not see the value in making him an asset, maybe, on board the ship?
Listen, all I'm saying is, before you do it, right, you're killing someone on holy ground.
What, just fucking take 2 steps back?
we're the Inquisition. This is our job. And with that, I'm going to stick my power claw into his chest.
Okay, yeah, you just eviscerate the fucking rattling on the steps of the church.
I feel like this is how we start a riot.
There are
Yeah.
very horrified civilians, monks, a very out of place looking provost.
Good for him.
Mhm.
Good boy.
What?
Good for him. Good for him.
Basically a beat cup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I
Let's go
will my-
before this
I-
becomes an issue.
I will do my imperial duty and move the trash off of the church steps and away from holy ground.
After just several like squishes and bangs like, down the steps, because I'm assuming like Choptooth like just dragging his corpse by a leg.
Yep.
Honestly, Choptooth might be tall enough that a 3-foot rattling would not drag on the floor.
I'm about 10 feet, so yes.
You're like 8 foot at max.
Fucking, I'm 6 foot, and then you said last session that my power armor added like another 4 feet.
I don't.
Unless I got that wrong.
You got that wrong. I said 2
I
feet.
think it was
Excellent.
added. Yeah, it
Added
added
2 feet.
two.
That's still 8 feet. I don't think he's dragging.
Yeah, okay. I will say fucking like orc shit adds like an extra foot because of jankiness.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Tends to.
It's very bulky armor. Side note, orcs can actually wear fucking like Gravis armor. Or not Gravis, Centurion.
Oh,
You're big enough.
yeah.
Which
I
is
gotta get
like-
me some of that.
Which is like a 10-foot suit of armor.
I gotta get me some of that.
Okay,
Centurion.
so
Aw,
I don't know what that is.
we ain't getting that unless we start beef with the Astartes. Actually, fuck it, go on. Ignore me.
okay, so you guys get that back.
Yay,
Yeah.
guys! I got hellfire rounds.
Not only that, you also find about a wealth's worth of like high expensive jewelry, fake Rolexes,
A singular wealth
Oh,
sword.
and other like miscellaneous like goods.
Rolex. Does that count as a chrono piece?
It's a fake chrono piece that is probably slow, but yes.
I was about to say,
like,
I
bro,
want to like
fucking-
take them all and just line an entire arm with them.
What?
What is
Yeah,
wrong
let's
with
certainly
you?
not take it-
No.
Let's
Hey,
certainly not take advantage of the fact that we are being given one wealth.
Yeah, no,
We
like
need,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need that
like-
ice.
wealth is
We'll
wealth.
take it. We'll take it.
Guardsman,
no,
Nasan, Dripsman.
The
Who-
only like gimmick where we might need these is if we like need to disguise as nobility.
Yeah, honestly, let's just sell them.
I mean, you still have them. They're just more transmuted into a singular
Yeah.
wealth.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need to list them on our character sheet. We just fucking put a put a wealth.
Actually,
yeah.
hold on. The jewelry you don't need to pawn off to like gain that wealth status. That's the fake Rolexes though. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So wait, do we each gain one wealth or who?
No, it is
who's
entirely
getting it?
one wealth. Like it is the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah, we can't
Or-
add like quarter wealth.
Yeah.
We can't like split this. So,
So
who's getting
find
it?
find who needs it or wants it the most, and then they can add it to your inventory.
Alright,
Where
what's-
exactly like where things specifically go in lore, it's completely up to you.
All right, what's y'all's wealth scores?
I believe
think
I
I'm at
have
one. Yeah, I'm at
I
one.
have one. But it's also up to 2 since I got my staff back.
Okay, I also know that Zarb's is like 0, but he also spent that for fucking Commissar pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't get the wealth. You
Sad.
you spent your shit to get Commissar pussy. I'm not reimbursing you from the Rattlings horde.
Fuck you.
Well,
Honestly,
okay.
that's kind of fair.
I do actually think it is important that he have some wealth though. Cause like,
I hate that
Who-
you're
who-
right.
well, who here has spent wealth?
Technically,
I've
I
spent
have.
one.
Chaos and I haven't. I think that's.
I have not.
So
Yeah, we're the
Andre
only
has
ones that
spent
have that.
one. I've spent one. Zarb has spent 3. I think it should go to him.
That's right. Zarb fucking got lended a wealth for his fucking shenanigans.
Yeah, which I lent him, by the way.
I think you should get it then.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fucking Mishra gets it. You're like, oh, don't mind if I do. As he stays back and watches, while Choptooth doesn't eviscerate the rattling, and then you just go, "Yeah, you owe me this bitch, Lamau."
It's up
like
to Arcanos whether he brings that
yeah,
up to Mishra, though.
like
I don't know.
one of the
like,
two.
That's up to him.
If I think Arcanos should like get it because he did fucking help out earlier. But like if Arcanos wants to be charitable, I guess we can give it to Mishra.
No, it's not a matter of that. It's a matter of Mishra would. This is up to Arcanos whether he wants to bring up the fact that Mishra owes him at this point. Like, this is a roleplay thing.
And Mishra,
Yes,
I
Arcanos.
know that you owe me, and we have now gotten a lot of wealth. However, I will consider that debt paid if you let me put an augmetic on or in you.
Mishra just like sits there for a good like minute before looking up to Arcanos and going, "We'll have to discuss this at length, but I'm open to it."
That's my ultimatum. I'm very excited now.
You know, with how much Arcanos goes on and on about trends.
You still need to
Yeah.
explain to me like the crippling disease I apparently have too, Arcanos.
Well, that's what the augmetic is for.
Okay.
He's gonna fucking put like a cogitator on the back of his neck or something.
Something's gonna get
fine.
slapped on me. It's like, yes, this will fix you.
You'll be fine.
This will do it.
I have
But yeah,
cured your
will agree
terminal
to this.
illness.
It's about I figure I should probably get some cybernetics at some point. But yeah.
My backup character has enough cybernetics for the two.
I want to point out part
Are
of the
you-
agreement was that I get to pick the cybernetic.
I know.
I just want you to be made aware of that.
I know.
All right.
I can't wait until
Alright.
I can't wait
That-
until
that-
you
that-
pick out pneumatic
Cannot
penis.
wait for this to backfire, but also mad funny.
Yeah, this is well worth the fucking like wealth.
Oh yeah.
You kidding me?
I appreciate you, Tech Berries.
I've just got like the Mechadendrite going absolutely wild on like the data slate and potentials as I'm now just like walking back to the ship and muttering to myself.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna walk up covered in blood to Mishra. What
I'm
you
gonna go to-
do?
I'm gonna go to bed tonight and I'm gonna wake up on a fucking operating table.
I like that you think he's gonna take you to an operating table, not just do it on your bed.
not
Right.
just do it
You're
on my
gonna need to
cot.
get new
Yeah.
sheets,
Yeah.
dude.
100%.
Ganks.
I'm
Good
sorry.
writing.
What did you say, Chop Tooth? I was doing a mental exercise.
I was asking Mishra what he did with Arcanos, because Arcanos is doing the muddery thing and looks very, very excited. And I don't like that.
We resolved the debt, and it involves me being, for lack of a better term, a guinea pig.
What's a gain?
A test subject. Is that better?
I knew that.
Well, yes. Arcanos is going to install something in me that he wants to test out, and we settled the debt over it.
Mishra has sold away a part of his bodily autonomy.
I'm sure it won't be horrible.
I would like to point
Oh.
out, as Zarb has
That's what we
said
call
many
foreshadowing.
times, I am a slut.
Slut for in-game
reward.
rewards. Yes. Thank you.
Like out
Just so
of
we're
character,
clear.
this is an absolute win.
Oh yeah, like I consider this an absolute win. I don't know
This
about
is-
the rest of you.
This is vile.
What?
You are going to have some
Oh.
shit put into your head.
It's gonna be funny.
So expect Arcanos to be, well, a little more off his rocker than normal. He seems to be very excited.
I could see him practically prancing around on the way back.
I can practically see him salivating at the prospect
Can
of
Tech
sticking
Priest
metal
salivate?
into you. I mean, if they still have mouths, yes.
Does Hey, Clue, does Arcanos still have a mouth?
Or
You
is he
have
just
never
replaced?
like he wears like a gas mask type meme. Like
Shit.
you can always just go ask.
No,
That's a mystery
I-
to be solved at a later point in time.
I don't think. I think
Is how
Arcanos
much of Arcanos' body does he still have left?
Well, now I'm
Arcanos
just thinking about.
still has his. He's heavily augmented, but like, you still got a good chunk of your fleshy bits, don't you?
Why does this sound
Like-
like the lead up to the weirdest porn of all time?
The only thing that is like very visibly augmetic about him is his legs, which were super recent, and his spine. Like that's it.
Very concerned.
Unless you feel like asking about it.
I don't think Arcanos has gone that far yet, but he certainly has the intention to.
I kind of want to replace some of my bits with metal bits.
I think
Like
we
you-
all will
do-
end up on his table at some point.
Hey,
Yeah.
do I hear that, Mr.
No.
God DM of
Oh,
Choptooth? I want your
no.
metal bits.
Chaos, Chaos. Why do you speak?
As
Funny.
as Chaos has said in her own words, Choptooth's quiet for an orc, so he's basically just yelling it. Yes, Arcanos, you hear that.
Oh, no.
Fucking, like, freeze
This is
frame,
the
record
best
scratch.
day of my career.
You will not find you. The only time you will find me on an augment. I have no interest in augments just for the sake of upgrading. If I must get something because I have lost, then so be it. But I'm not going to chop off my arms and legs to replace them with metal.
Well, good news. You wouldn't be chopping it off. I would.
I don't think that's what she meant.
Re-
That
regardless of who's
makes
doing
it
the
infinitely
chopping,
worse.
that's still respectable enough.
It's fine. We could get your hand bones in one of those cages like a saint.
I prefer the sanctity of an unaltered human form.
Can't wait for Kathira to throttle Arcanos if he keeps this
Mhm.
up.
You know, the 3-in-1 gave us flesh specifically so we could upgrade. But if you
I'm-
want to hold on to your gross meat bits, that's fine.
I don't want to get into the philosophy of your people, but
You'll have to forgive me. I feel a bit of sentiment towards my flesh bits. They've served me well thus far.
Oh, I get that. I miss my spine.
You have a. Wait, does that mean if I pulled it out of you, it looked like a metal centipede?
Yes. Although don't, because I kind of need that.
I won't yet.
Yeah,
I won't say never. Like, what if you turn all evilly and all like red-eyed mad and try to listen? If you try to crump me, I'll crump you. And use very small so I can do it.
I have the strangest sense of deja vu.
You are small
I-
too, Mishra. Don't worry.
I concede. It is hard to fight somebody that is like double your height.
Well, running is a cowardly but effective tactic, but I don't think any of us would stoop that low.
Don't let the commissary hear that.
That is why I got this, and he's just gonna pat the
Oh.
heavy
Yeah.
Although
the heavy bolter.
I will say that my augmetics were to replace damaged parts.
Did someone break your spine?
Define a break.
Did someone like do hold on. Do I do this? God, it's gonna I'm gonna fucking do it. Choptooth is gonna bring out his knife and break it in half.
Like over his knee.
No, just in his hands.
Strength check.
Will do.
I mean, power claw, but alright.
I hope you complicate and like cut
Well, he said he's
and,
breaking
like,
it with his hands, not the power claw.
cut your
Yeah,
hand open.
true. True.
Hope I do too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fucking-
4 successes.
Nope,
Damn.
it bends slightly.
Oh,
Huh. It,
I would not say so, Choptooth. More akin to what you just did to the ratling.
oh,
Yeah.
dead.
Oh yeah. By the way, why did you guys eviscerate that rat?
He stole our
We-
things.
oh God,
Oh.
he's still
Yeah.
here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but no, I had a bloodletter do that over his knee. It hurt a lot.
What?
You got baned by a bloodletter?
Yeah.
I know you got fucked up by one. I didn't realize you
Damn.
got baned.
And then the rogue astropath took a chunk out of my leg. It was a hefty chunk.
What kind of astropath?
Oh.
That is not a lie. I did actually take, I think, like an injury to it.
A memorable injury to your leg.
Yeah.
I took one to my hand.
We should get you a new hey, I'm just saying.
My hand is
we
fine.
Oh, you're
It's
no
just a
fun.
scar.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
itch. He hurt.